4-wheel drive to get up there.
Well, I find it that way in Colorado. We would take about any vehicle we were in and go about any trail. Sometimes we had to move boulders to do it. Sometimes we were almost stuck in the water too.
Last year I saved an 80-year-old gentleman from his truck going into the lake.
Rolling into the lake.
He was already going home. He was going up.
Up.
His four-wheel drive went out and he slid back into the lake.
Really?
So I was just coming around the corner when I saw that. I get to where he's at, get my orange tow straps that I was carrying with me, and I hook it onto his truck, and I keep my car in park, so it doesn't slide backward.
That held it.
I held it in place for 5 hours until somebody finally had the courage to bring their big truck in to pull him out.
To help.
Tow truck wasn't even. He was too much of a coward to pull his truck in there.
Really? The tow truck wasn't.
Tow truck driver.
The guy was
all-wheel drive. Yeah.
Isn't that something?
And then another truck, same style truck that he had, but not a tow truck. It was like a flatbed. Backs in there, hooks it up, pulls it out.
Is this the pass? Oh yeah, summit. Look, elevation 3,780 feet. Oh my gosh, is that a dam down there?
That's part of the lake that we're going to.
Part of the lake.
That's
Well, back there, way behind the other hills, is a snow-covered peak.
yeah. All these cars in here are hunting.
Hunting?
Yep, they go in the back areas.
What are they hunting?
Sage grouse, game bird.
Oh, a game bird. Okay. I was gonna say, if it's elk season, we better get out there.
Elks in September.
They'd be in velvet now, right?
No, they're in November.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, elk is November, deer is October.
Gotcha. Like most any other state.
Yeah. But elk is only for 1 week.
Looks like somebody mowed that hillside. They didn't. It's just incredible. Beautiful. Hey, making time. Probably a 15-20 acre hayfield.
So how does it feel getting out of the regular?
I'm sorry?
How does it feel getting out of the regular routine?
Oh, good. It's relaxing. I tell you what, I almost beat myself up getting all those rafters up on the canopy and the hat sections on.
Fire danger low today. It's low. Alright. It'll turn that way right now after the bridge. Fishing game gets here. This is the checkpoint for hunting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Every car, anybody, if you have camouflage, you gotta pull in.
You're required to pull in.
It's mandatory.
If you don't.
If you're a hunter, whether you caught something or you did not, or you're just the camouflage, you have to pull in.
Gotcha.
Because they want to make sure nobody's poaching. Look how far down it goes.
Wow. So look at that.
And that's full. Right now, that's full to the max. When it's dry, they drain the water out. Only jet boats can go through there. They made this fence here. You see where it says slow? They put this fence all the way up to can guide the deer to come this way and not run across
Run across the road.
the road and get hit. Yep. It's to keep them pretty much corralled.
Lucky Peak Lake. Lucky Peak Lake. It's almost a tongue twister.
Now the lake we're going to, there's no blacktop road. It's just dirt road.
Dirt road.
Yeah, it's past this lake on the other side. Look at that lake. Look at those boats.
Oh, there's a lot of boats docked there.
Yep.
Like a marina.
And in fall, everybody comes in and picks up them boats, take them home because they drain the water so much the boat will be on the ground.
They open up the dam and then the water goes down in the wintertime. Looking through the world through a windshield. Seems to me there's a song like that.
This is one of my
I
favorite.
love it in the wilderness.
This is one of my favorite spots to always come just to fish, relax.
Is there a store nearby you can buy gold pens?
Like gold mining. Not nearby here.
Not nearby here.
No. I know of a friend who has all that gear.
They're not expensive. $8.95. Something like that.
I know Cabela's will have it, and Sportsman Warehouse they'll have it.
Oh yeah.
But that's all the way
It's a
the opposite direction.
long ways off, huh?
Yeah, about an hour and a half to get there. It was 5 minutes away where we were at Walmart.
I don't know if Walmart has those.
No, 5 minutes from Walmart.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, where we were at,
Gotcha.
there was a Cabela's 2 blocks from there.
Look at that boater. Throttle down. Away he goes. There we go.
And right here, one thing I like about it, you see the boats going full speed on the edge. You
Oh.
will never see them in the middle.
Really? Why is that? I
Because the
wonder.
slower boats are in the middle, the fishy boats, trolling. So they gotta give
Okay,
you know,
so they have their own set of rules
Yes.
and laws there. Well,
common courtesy rules and laws.
that's really great. That's good. I'll bet that sage smells good. See all that sage on the side of the road?
So pick up a little bit.
It's almost like a canyon.
You smell that sage now?
Yeah.
So this is all Lucky Peak. Once we get to the next dam, there'll be a dirt road, and that's gonna be Arrow Rock. That's more of a
Probably better close the window. Wind will get a hold of the phone and flip it right out the window.
yeah.
Look at those trees on top of that ridge. Just kind of set there by themselves. There might be a grizzly bear hiding under it.
Oh, and those boulders.
I'm just joking.
No, but there are grizzlies out here.
Alright,
I took video of one 2 years ago with their 2 baby cubs. I was only 200 yards away from them.
should be mountain goat here, sheep.
I've never seen any here. I seen sheep. I think there was a sheep herder through here 3 weeks ago.
Did you?
But there was about 1,000 sheep here.
Is that a hiking trail there? Is that a game trail?
That's a hiking. Well, most of the hiking trails are made by game trail. People just start following it. Yeah. Because the deer and the game animals take the path of least resistance.
Resistance, yeah.
So in other words, they're lazy.
Oh, they're fishing down there.
Yeah. This whole place you can fish. For some reason in Lucky Peak, I have never had good luck fishing this area.
Really?
All of Lucky Peak, I fished it.
That's
and
funny.
one, maybe two fish. Ever Rock, 6 fish within the hour or two.
Really?
And you're limited 6 per person. So,
That's enough to make a nice fish sandwich.
yeah. Or throw them on a smoker, on the grill.
Oh, yeah. Kayakers.
Yeah. I'm gonna get me a kayak by next season, before next season,
Are you?
because I want to do a kayak fishing. Just put the poles out on the side,
Oh, yeah. Some guys even do
trolling.
inner tube fishing.
Yep. Yep. Like a little miniature pontoon with paddles. They use their foot paddles, and they just paddle around backwards.
Yep.
Out here, you can go camping.
Camping spots. They even got their campers here, all nice and things.
Up here is camper and RVs. Downstairs is tents.
Look at how the road is cut in the side of the mountain over there. Here we go. We're going around the curve. We'll follow the road. Follow the sage and the pine cone covered road.
Now, right in the middle of
5
summer,
mile flat.
you start seeing these huge black crickets everywhere on the road.
Crickets?
Yeah,
What, man?
they're just huge and they're black.
Fish bait.
Oh yeah, you can just go out there with the net, just go like this, they'll jump right into it.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're just covered. You just step all over them.
What the heck? Looks like a sheep or something laying up there. You see it?
That white dot?
Well, it's above the white dot. There's the brown coat,
Just a little bit to the
and
right
then
of it,
it's
huh?
the dark head and neck.
I think I see it.
Sometimes it moves one way and sometimes another. You just barely see it. But
Alright, here's where the road ends.
the tar ends and the gravel begins. Know your bull.
Huh?
There was a sign with pictures of fish on it and it said, "Know your bull." Oh, is this the dam? This
This
is
is
the dam.
this Air Rock Dam.
Arrow Rock Dam.
Right here, I've
Idaho.
caught 3 salmon fish here.
Is it Boise, Idaho, or
This is Boise, Idaho.
okay. Waterfall? Waterfalls are always interesting.
For about 40 years, this dam right here was the highest dam in the world for about 40 years.
Really?
And then the Hoover Dam came. I do some of my elk hunting right over here.
Oh wow.
There's huge trees right there at the very end.
Yeah.
There's a little trail where you can drive your car for about 50 feet. And then you get out and you walk, and there's about 2 miles in. You're walking in and you can see elk, deer.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good hike.
We'll have to come back here at night season.
I'm going to. I have to. I already got my tags.
Mandatory, right?
And if I get blessed and I get something, I'll take some of that meat back and we'll have a nice barbecue.
All right.
If you want to come, feel free. The more people, the better.
Got it.
I just love the experience of being out in the mountains,
Oh, me too. There's
away
nothing
from
more relaxing.
mankind. Yep.
Refreshing. Mother Nature. You respect Mother Nature,
I hear everybody
Shouldn't
pulls to
have
the
a
side,
problem.
lets the bigger cars through.
Oh, look at it way down there. 100 feet down there or more.
I would say it's about 200 foot drop. see how far we travel.
Arrow Rock Dam. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We gotta get you a little closer to get a closer view. You see how high the water is?
I do.
Okay.
It's way damn
When
way up
they
there.
lower it,
Uh-huh.
it's about 100 feet down.
It is.
Those buoys will be hanging in the air.
Suspended
Yep.
in midair. Wow. Guys out there with a boat. So they're allowed to fish behind this dam.
Mm-hmm. But they have their barrier. They can't go too close to it. That's about where they can go max.
That's it,
About
right
100, 200 feet from the dam.
there. Okay. Get to this pole we can cast.
Yep. I've fished here before. I never catch anything. Now this is natural Mother Nature.
Right here.
Only thing not natural is the dam. Right here, the salmon run used to come through here. I'm talking about the king salmon. 4 feet long, 50, 60, 70 pound salmon back in the 60s, 50s. Ever since they created these dams, they took away the natural path for the run and killed off the king salmon.
That's just freaking wrong.
All because they wanted to control the water.
The least they could have done is at least made a path for them somewhere.
Yeah. I just saw a picture of somebody back in the 50s with the
Oh, look at that 3-room tent down there.
16-man tent.
Those are nice. I love them.
I just got done buying one that has LEDs built in it
Really?
and a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh my goodness.
And it has solar panels so they can recharge itself. My wife goes, we could have waited on that. I was like,
See, there's the sign that says know your bull.
yeah, you know your bull trout. You cannot, the brown bull trouts,
Uh-huh.
you cannot, those are protected species.
Oh,
You get caught with one of those, it's jail time.
Oh boy. We don't need that.
Nope. For me, if it looks, there's some bull trouts that are okay to harvest, other ones are not. But they all look so much alike. I just throw them back. I don't take the chance.
Throw them all back.
If it's a bull trout, I throw them back. I will not take the chance. There's a loading ramp right over there.
I'll tell you what, everybody loves this. Just look at that. There's like a little city out here. But why not? It's beautiful. And tonight they all go back where they came from.
Yep. For the reality of life again.
Go make some more money, come out later.
Yep. Right about here, there was over 1,000 sheep.
Really?
About 3-4 weeks ago. Just chilling, slowly migrating that way.
I'm gonna have to end this video.